How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video, I'm going to be predicting all 30 2022 finest cards in MLB The Show 22, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, we are about a week away from the finest drop, depending on when you're watching this video, and we can predict that each of the 30 MLB teams will have one finest player represented from their respective team, and depending on if there is a choice pack, if there's a fan voting system, or if there's other finest cards implemented, then I guess we could see more than one player representing one specific team. But as far as the Orioles go, I'm thinking Jordan Lyles. Kind of hard to predict an Orioles player. And for the Red Sox, we have Xander Bogaerts. Could also be Devers. Could be a variety of players. Here we might see Aaron Judge. I know he already has this 99 overall card. Could be Garrett Cole. Could be Nestor Cortez. I'm going with the players that I'm showing here in the screenshots as my predictions, but there are plenty of other cards that we can select from, right? We might see Jordan Romano here, but I would rather have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I skipped over the Rays in Randy Arozarena, and for the White Sox we have Dylan Cease. And we also have to keep in mind that we are expecting more postseason cards to be released. Some of these cards that I have listed as finest predictions could also be players they went with for the Championship Series Diamond cards that are coming out before the finest players. We also have to keep in mind that the World Series is still going on, right? It starts up this Friday. If you watched the previous video, I was predicting Jose Altuve to be a part of the Goats and Ghouls program as a boss, and they might actually wait on something like that until after the World Series is over with to see, will Jose Altuve win the World Series MVP if the Astros were to win the World Series? So for the finest card, I'm going with Yordan Alvarez for the Astros. I know he already has this Lightning Player of the Month card, but he could definitely earn a 99 overall. Another one here, I had Mike Trout implemented as a finest card, but I went ahead and predicted him for the Goats and Ghouls program, so realistically, it should be Shohei Ohtani. I kind of hope they create a right fielding version of him that also can pitch, depending on if you're up by 6 runs or down by 6 runs. You can kind of use him as a two-way player. We have the only catcher in the program in Sean Murphy. Julio Rodriguez could represent the Mariners. We might have a few different players here. Could also see Luis Castillo, but I don't think he played enough on the Mariners to receive the Mariners' finest card, right? He was traded at the deadline. So we have to keep that stuff in mind. Adolis Garcia for the Rangers. I have Kenley Jansen for the Braves. This card could definitely be a finest player as he has, 40-plus saves on the season. And for the Marlins, I think they have to go with Sandy Alcantara. I really don't think there's another option from that team this year. As far as the Mets go, we could see Pete Alonso, but I'm going with Edwin Diaz. For the Phillies, we kind of have to wait on this one as well. Aaron Nola is my pick for the finest card. I know we also have a 99 overall Bryce Harper already in the game. He could also get a 99 overall Championship Series Diamond card for hitting that walk-off. Well, it wasn't a walk-off, but the go-ahead home run to put them into the World Series. And for the Nationals, I really didn't think anyone on their team was deserving of a finest card, but I went ahead and picked Lane Thomas. For the Cubs, we have Nico Horner. And for the Reds, we have Kyle Farmer. Kyle Farmer might be a good pick. He would be a catcher as well as Sean Murphy to add some versatility. For the Brewers, I would like to see a finest Devin Williams card. I still think this 90 overall Devin Williams card's pretty good. But he did have a good amount of saves and a good amount of holds before they traded Josh Hader. For the Pirates, we have Brian Reynolds. I think this card speaks for itself. It's really the only Pirates option there. For the Cardinals, we could see Paul Goldschmidt, but I'm going with Nolan Arenado just because Paul Goldschmidt already has a 97, and Nolan Arenado, he does have an upgraded card, but it's not at a 95 or higher, I don't think. Christian Walker for the Diamondbacks, I would love to see Josh Rojas there, but I'm keeping it realistic. I went ahead and picked Christian Walker. For the Rockies, we have CJ Cron. For the Dodgers, I picked Julio Urias, but that's because I think we're going to get a Clayton Kershaw, a part of the Goats and Ghouls program. For the Padres, Manny Machado, to me, is definitely the pick there. Have to have a 99 overall finest. Machado seems like every year we get one of those. And for the Giants, this is more of a personal pick. I hope they choose Logan Webb over Carlos Rodon, but but that's just my personal opinion. I really like that 90 overall Logan Webb card. But that's going to do it for this video. We can expect the best of the best finest cards to be released on November 4th. Until next time, peace out.